Alright, what is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to some double aura. That's my mic moving, by the way. Creak! Anyways, playing some Starcraft today. Yeah, I realized the mic moving, it's actually super sensitive, so you can like literally hear it as I like move it into place. I just have it slightly out of my way because like, you know, I'm not using it. I don't want it in my face all the time, right? Anyways, let's get some Brooding Gestation here. Yee. Yee. Hit him with the yee. Alright, as Stuka, let's just see what we pick up here. If we get fire, we don't get fire. We're against Han and Horner. Oh no, Han and Horner. Han and Horner. Well, Aleksander deals with basically everything except for Sovereign BCs. Let me think about that real quick. Let me think about what I'm going to do against Han and Horner. Armor is good against carriers. Most people end up buying carriers as Han and Horner. Let me just fill out this line of boys here, and then we'll see here. We got Nova. Shadow is good on tanks. Good for Liberators, because Liberators attack really slow. I actually think if I have enough libs, I can wipe out anything he sends in the sky, except for Sovereign BCs. Those things I would have to fight with Marines, I think. Like, I'd have to distract them with Marines and, like, Diamondbacks. Actually, maybe Apox would be the best thing to deal with them. Let's see here. Let me think. I probably don't want Force, though. I don't think I need Earth. Earth is only good if I see carriers. And even then, I think I should be able to deal with the carriers quite easily here. I think if anything, I should just start with some bunkers and play it from there. Because bunkers are at least going to do okay. So I'll probably just take Shadow. Shadow's good on everything. Yeah, unfortunately I did not scan what kind of aura he has. This guy has... I don't think he has anything yet. He doesn't seem to have anything yet. No, he has ice. He has ice. There's 15 extra health. Wait, no, that's just the ground. That's just the aura on the floor. Okay, well, I'm going to put the bunker here. Let me move this lad. Boom. There we go. Put the bunker in attack damage aura. Let's move this guy over here. And then we'll go from there. Retinal augmentation. Let's see here. What does he have on this thing? Shadow Fa. 250. That's just the attack damage aura. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he has. I don't think he's picked off anything yet. But the bunkers should be a good unit for quite some time. However, Hellbat grenade card does counter the bunker quite nicely. But yeah, I don't think I want to put myself in a situation where I'm buying tanks, so to speak. I think bunkers are still going to be really good because they distract against most of the things that Hunter could send out. Rates will be a problem. Rates will definitely be a problem. But that's where the libs come in. So let me just get tier 2 here so I don't get caught off guard. And we should be okay. Ideally, I just get some explodey boys and they blow up on the Hellbats. That is the ideal situation here. Yeah, Firebats are going to defeat every kind of Zealot. Firebats are like the one solution. The one unit that just destroys everything. Simply can't beat them. I think this guy's just saving up for something. Like, he hasn't bought anything new. So, yeah. If anything, I should just put some explodey boys behind. Boom, there's like the Fear. Yeah, the Bunker Fear is actually very, very effective here. Grenade cards are really effective against the bunkers here. I just don't want to buy explodey boys in the situation where they end up becoming useless. If he stops, or he just sells all his ground units and gets, you know, something that explodey boys can't hit, something that flies, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep sending bunkers here. Zagara do better, bro. Zagara is getting abs. The abs ain't even here yet, bro. Relax. Relax. Once the abs are here, it's basically game over. Bro's against Nova. Yeah, like, dude, it's the first 4 minutes of the game. I don't get why people panic. It's only 4 minutes into the game. It's not that serious, guys. We're playing commanders, right? If you're playing regular Direct Strike, where there's no abilities, no commander things, no defensive structures, then yeah, you should be panicking. But like, because all the units are like nerfed in regular, regular Direct Strike, because they're just normal ladder units, you can't lose that fast, right? In Commanders, the units are all much stronger, but you also can't lose as fast because there's a lot more comeback mechanisms because of your Commander. So it's very balanced. Like, the units are more powerful, but the comeback mechanisms are also much more powerful. Like, once Zagara hits like 3 abs, I would say, Nova's cooked. Like, she's finished. There's actually no way Nova can beat Zagara, like, on the ground. Like, just at all. And Reyno's just building Bio Balls. So, like, of course, bro is going to be doing 5 million damage. He only has a single gas, too. I think 2 gas in Commanders is not a bad play. No gas for first 5 minutes if you're playing regular makes sense. Like, regular, you just want to run it down, right? But with Commanders, the game doesn't end that fast, boys. You can just chill. I'm willing to bet this guy's trying to push, like, a Sovereign BC strategy, where he just does nothing and buys, like, Sovereign BC. So I think I'm actually going to try and invest in, like, just push heavy gas here. But yeah, the reason I get bunkers is because they're basically just ground carriers, and because of the way the troops come out of the bunker, it's bamboozling, you know? Like, grenade cards are good against the bunker, but not great against the troops that come out of it. Like, that's why bunkers are good, because they have, like, this weird damage type here. Okay. Oh my god. Nova is actually so thick right now. I think bro actually needs some hunter killers. Like, he needs a few HKs behind this. Yeah, I'm gonna bunker up, and I'm just gonna push a 3rd gas, because, like, I don't think we're actually in any rush right now. Bunkers are also a good choice against Hunter because the only air units that really counter it are, I would say, the battle cruiser, and maybe the carrier, maybe, because bunkers have high armor, so they can kind of just laugh at the carrier if they really want to. So yeah, and then the bunker and the attack damage aura is going to be so delicious. And Widow Mines don't really do too much against it. Look at it. Yeah, I'm just crushing this here. Bam, 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 bam. Unfortunately, though, I don't really do much against these dudes here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Zagara's about to break through this Hellbat wall, so I think it's fine. Look at it. She's got it on lock. Put this here. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep bunkering, boys. I don't think I need to do anything here. Like, there's very little for Raynor to clean up here. Like, the tank, you can say, is gonna do some damage, but whatever. Raynor just busting it down here. Boom, boom, boom. If anything, Raynor should just get some medics. If he's gonna keep going Bio Ball, he should at least invest in some medics. But yeah, I'm, like, rolling in the cash right now. I could technically just go for a cheeky Aleksander. A cheeky Aleksander. I think the only reason I think I'd rather go here just so I can get 3/3 weapons. Because the Hellbat Rangers are actually really good against my Marines. We just don't do enough damage per shot. Holy Widow Mines. Boom. Boom. Okay, yeah, Zagara has some hunter killers. Yeah, it's already over. Look at that. Look at that. Bro just needed more abs. The thing with Direct Strike is you just gotta be patient. You gotta trust the process, you know? Direct Strike is inherently anti-democratic in the sense that you must have a long-term vision. Democratic governments only last for 4-year terms, boys. So then everything becomes short-term, no long-term vision, you know? Because here's the thing. If you've never been in leadership positions before, you don't know how hard it actually is, right? People complain all the time about different things, but really sometimes it's just short-term complaints. You know, it's like, yo, why is the road closed? It's closed so that we can make it better for y'all. You know, but like, but we need to use it right now, guys. I need to use the road now. Be like, bro, just wait 6 months. Wait 6 months, and then once it's done, it's ready. Well, actually, to be honest, it should move faster than 6 months in terms of construction, you know, ideally. Anyways, something, comment's gonna say, who is this guy to say anything about this? Better. Whatever, man. Why take it so seriously, guys? Anyways, I'm gonna pull out another infested bunker here. Boom, 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 and then I'm gonna push in some more bunkers here. Push in some more boys. We got some Tempest here. Does this guy have fire? Is that why he's... No, he doesn't have fire. Wait, what aura does this guy have that he's just pushing so many Marines? Oh, he has time. What? Huh? Time is certainly an interesting aura to take on Reyna. You'd only take it if you really had no other option. Okay, so I'm getting hella Widow Mines here. Like, they are Widow Mines everywhere. And I'll be honest, that's a pretty good counter to me. The M1's Vikings are still not good enough against me because they're so fragile. They have no base armor. So, like, you know, yeah, they got that AoE shred, but it's not enough. You can see here, there's enough abs in the front, and there's enough hunter killers in the back. Is basically ogre. Yeah, the tanks are doing the best they can here, but yeah, Zagar is starting to. Zagar is powering up, boys. Zagar is powering up. I'm pretty sure I can just keep running bunkers. I'll be honest. Like, bunkers just do everything. You never want to put yourself in a corner against Han and Horner where you have units that don't do anything against them. You know. Raynor does not have scan. So these Widow Mines are going to be hecking effective. Boom, boom. Bunkers are also pretty good against Widow Mines because, like, they're real thick, you know? I mean, the Marines that come out of the bunkers aren't good against Widow Mines. But bunkers have so much health, the Widow Mines won't wipe them out in one shot. Like, that's the reason I prefer bunkers over just raw Marines. They're just better for most occasions, you know? Because people are going to counter your Marines eventually. Also, you can see here the Hellbat Rangers, because they stack up so hard, they just get liquidated by the abs here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I should just try and save for a cheeky Alexander. Alexander's only 1450. 1450 is good enough for me. To be fair, Raynor is against Artanis, so he kind of has to go Bio Ball. Artanis' big mistake is not realizing that he has access to Reavers. Arguably the most effective anti-Bio Ball unit in the game. More effective than Colossi, because Raynor can just take those out with his Vikings. Actually, I could probably get some Apox later. Like, Apox would just take out his Daemon Vikings too. There we go, boom. And Daemon Vikings don't really do well against the bunker until the bunker has popped. Like, only after the bunker has popped are Daemon Vikings gonna actually cook. So bunkers are interesting because, like, there's this unit. It's like, imagine in Immortal, when it dies, like 4 adepts come out of it. And then you're just like, huh? I have anti-armor, not anti-light, you know? So it's just like there's 4 adepts inside the Immortal. They're riding along, right? So I think that's why I enjoy the bunker so much. Or like inside, like when the Ultralisk dies, like 4 Hydralisks come out. And they're just like, Bert. Yee. Also, Tempests are horrible against Marines. Just look at these Marines dominate them. He has his Marines in the back, so good positioning on that part. But yeah. Yeah. But I think that's the best way to understand a bunker. It's just like, it's just good. There's just no like situation where the bunker is bad. Well, there are. Like, if there's a Dahaka, you can't really buy a bunker because then he'll have thorns and you'll be very sad. You know, but like other than that, like Tychus. Bro, I saved up for an Alexander while we're pushing in. Like, that's just a sign that this game is it's just gonna be a matter of time before it's over here. I'm gonna put down a Brood Queen here, and I'm gonna disable everything, and then just let it do Ocular Symbiote. I don't even think I need the Brood Queen to, well, actually, man, I'll put the Brood Queen in the energy regen section. Alright, Brood Queen right here. Okay, there we go. Just put that on Alexander here. Put that on the bunkers. You got energy regen, so you can just chill. I don't need to research your mitochondria thing. Enhanced mitochondrion. There we go. We got some Vikings coming up. Alright, Brood Queen. Alright, Brood Queen. I think with Alexander, I just gotta upgrade his armor here. Yeah. Because Deimos Vikings are so expensive, you need so many Deimos Vikings worth of money to actually counter the Alexander. The Alexander itself counters 4 Deimos Vikings. So Deimos Vikings are like 360. 360 times 4, that's like roughly 1600. 1600, like, well, it's like 40, yeah, like 1600 minus 160. So like 14, 1440? Yeah, the Aleksander literally literally pays for himself. You know, bro literally pays for himself against Han Horn. Like against Raynor, it's not the same because Raynor's just like, you know, he has cheaper units, he can buy more. Like Aleksander's bad against like small amounts of like flyers, but like giant expensive flyers, oh baby, Aleksander's gonna eat those up, you know. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I can save for an APOC now, and we can ride it down here. Boom, pull them in, boys. Pull them in. And then the best thing is it also aggregates all the enemy flyers, so liberators can just destroy them. Yeah, like this guy just left. Lamau. Nova gave up. I mean, well, to be fair, Nova can't really beat... I don't think Nova can beat Zagara. I think the only thing I would try is, like, massing Ghosts and Hellbats. Like, that's the only thing I would try. Mass Ghosts, put them in the cooldown reduction area. You know, just don't let them snipe until the Hellbat Rangers have, like, closed ranks and destroyed most of the lanes, and then let the snipe go off. That's the only thing I can imagine to do. But other than that, like, you're out of options, really. So, yeah. Crusher Stukov, baby. Crush him. I think this Raynor Bio Ball is going to suffer a lot, though, against this wave here, because the Bio Ball is not designed for all those Widow Mines. Oh, no. Yo, can you give me detection here, please? Holy. I need to make sure my queen actually drops its detection. I keep forgetting to, like, tell it to use it. Oh, but the Psystorm plus Immortals is gonna be a problem. But yeah, my Aleksander's constantly regenerating HP. Got high armor count, 7 armor. So, we should be okay here. Got the big suck here. Boom. Bye-bye. Grab him. Sovereign BC. Let's just upgrade my vehicle weapons here so Aleksander can actually cook these Nameless Vikings faster. But yeah, Raynor, honestly, all Raynor needs to do at this point is just buy Vikings. Han and Horner basically can't do anything because all their super powerful units are in the sky. And with enough Vikings, Raynor can make those units disappear forever. Yo, Queen, Queen, Queen. Ocular Symbiote. I hate that you have to make it shoot out Ocular Symbiote. I think at one point it would just Ocular Symbiote everything. And then I guess Tia made it not do that. But also, like, you know, I don't really use it for anything besides turning big units into mobile detectors. You know? Boom. Yo, is Aleksander, like, sucking some invisible unit here? What's going on? What's going on right now, gang? What's going on? What the dog doing? Have you guys seen that AI like freaking dog? They like walk around with like a little like lo-fi like shield and sword, and then they like come in and like hit you as you're trying to do something. It's like a little thing is like, and they kind of like some kid trying to do his homework and like he moves his hand forward and the dog attacks. And like, what the dog doing? What the dog? I find that being so hilarious. You know, I like this use of AI to make memes we have never seen before. Like, what the dog doing? What the dog doing? Oh my god. And then they're just marching forward. Alright, we got all these carriers. Carriers are just gonna get countered here. Oh god, I see Reavers, guys. I see Reavers. We might be in trouble here. How do I break Reavers? I don't think I can break Reavers besides making them run out of ammo. I have to break Reavers the Russian way, baby. The Russian way. Just send dudes over until the Reavers are out of ammo. Alright. Moscow impressed. Alright. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Where is it? Bonk. 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 There we go. Ocular Symbiote. I'm gonna put some Ocular Symbiote on my rear bunkers as well. Boom, boom, boom. I love APOCs because they are just this ridiculously big breach unit. And that actually does damage. Like, unlike a Brutalisk, an APOC is like an actual machine of destruction. A Brulus has the same amount of health, but it just does nothing. It's just a potato. It just sits there and gets beat up, you know? Okay, I think I should actually bring some libs to the fight here. Oh my god, Zagara's just plowing through here. Although Reavers do counter Zagara. Reavers are the solution to Zagara. So we might actually be in a bind here, because Raynor also has Bioball. Ooh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if Raynor really wants to beat this, he has to pull up with more tanks, but well, I mean, he doesn't have a tank, but like, he should pull up with some tanks. Because Bioball eventually collapses, like, really hard. What the dog doing? 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 Rila. Guys, I'm becoming AI. It's over, guys. I've been replaced by AI. Okay. I think what I need is not more APOCs. I want to buy more APOCs, but I don't think that is the solution. I think the solution actually is more liberators. By more liberators, I mean, like, I don't have a single liberator. You guys are gonna rubber band? What the heck is that? Oh yeah, I also should probably summon more dudes here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get the viral contaminants here. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Let's go. Yeet 'em. Yeah, the Reavers are gonna be a problem here. Boom. Yo. Yo. Yeah. Holy. That is a lot of galleons. Yeah, I need to like lock in and deal with these galleons here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, because if I don't deal with the galleons are going to deal with us. Nova leaving the game, ironically, actually just is going to make it so they can win. Because my two allies actually aren't quite able to deal with this properly. Boom, boom, boom. Let's send in some stuff here, some distractions. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him with it. Hit him with the what the dog doing. Well, the good thing is, Liberators are really good against clumps of units. But they themselves are not the strongest. Let me see here. Holy Alex. I mean, you can see here the Marines are just dealing with these carriers forever, though. So I think I should actually pull up some more bunkers. Like, the carriers just cannot deal with the Marines properly. There's too many of them. All right, let's make these Reavers run out of ammo, boys. We will apply glorious tactics of the Russian Empire. Absolutely glorious. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, to be fair, I think is Stukov Russian? I think Stukov is Russian. He is definitely Slavic. Let's do that. Balkans aggroed. I have aggroed the entire Balkans, baby. All right. APOCs are also pretty good against Tempest because they are big targets. I'm thinking, yeah, because APOCs, I think they will target the carrier and the battle cruisers and the Tempest, but I don't think they'll target the Daemos Vikings because Daemos Vikings can't hit them. So yeah, let me just pull up some more Liberators. All I know is that Stukov Libs, their tiny range is the only thing that limits them, but imagine if they had like 12 range. they would literally be on par with Rainer Viking. Oh, Rainer has fire? No, he has Hyperion. Okay. Can you imagine Rainer had fire and Hyperion? That's plus 5 damage to everything. On a single aura week. Or, well, double aura. There's like aura on the floor. But the aura on the floor kind of like isn't that OP. Stay second gas until bunker is taken. Bro, it's not about the gas, boys. It's about the matchup. It's about the matchup. Sometimes it's just matchup diff, bro. Boom. 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 Yeah, the carriers just get knocked down. Look at that. Apox just obliterate the carriers. Yeah, so I know carriers are just... they just lack DPS here. I'm actually thinking that my libs are coming into the fight too early. I literally told some guy to put the libs behind the Alex, and then here I am putting the libs in front of the Alex. POV. Big POV. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do that here. Yo, why am I not putting down a bunker here? I'm like pressing, I was pressing T the whole time. POV. There's no unit on T. Only turn is on T. Let's do that here. Let's do that here. Let's do that here. Let's do that there. Am I out? Am I out of juice? I'm out of juice. Alright, let's see here. Got a lib lineup. Boom. Boom. Put a detection on that guy. Boom. I just need my libs to like destroy whatever gets grouped up on Alex, and that's all that matters, you know? Okay, look, see? Reaver's out of ammo. Bro also only has 2 Reavers. The secret is, if Arcanus just built Reavers from now until the game ends, we would lose. That's the secret, guys. Sorry, too busy watching the APOC hop around. Yeah. Get them, boys. Holy... yeah, I need more APOCs here. Woo! Let's see. I do want to get a 3rd APOC, though. I don't want to have too many. And know when to grab gas. I think, honestly, with commanders, you can get away with double gas by 5 minutes. Like, honestly, you can do it. Anyways. I'm pretty sure I have a gas video, though. Like, I think my philosophy is, like, by 10 minutes you can reliably get 3rd gas, like 10 to 15 minute mark. And then 17-minute mark is a good time to get the 4th gas. Because that's like, well, the game's probably... the game is probably gonna need to go on for a little longer here. Okay, I'm not observing what my libs are doing, though. Also running into the Arcanus wave kind of cooked me. 32% here. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I should just position a fat line of libs in the back. Like, just right behind the Alex. Like, these early libs probably don't actually do anything, I'll be honest. Like, they probably just get smoked instantly. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. And I'm just gonna put a bunch of civvies here to, like, soak up Reavers on the right. And then we can pull up. Yeah. I wouldn't claim to be good at the game either. I have just played a lot because of YouTube. From watching Escanor at 12 Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Hey, Lamal. Hey, Lamal. Yeah, okay, putting the libs in the back was good. We annihilated all those Tempers. Dude, A. Lamal is such an ancient meme. You know what we gotta do? We gotta bring back A. Lamal. AI generate A. Lamal. AI generated A. Lamal. T4. Okay, let's do that here. I'm gonna put down some of these. Yeah, the libs in the back behind the Alex definitely seem to be cooking. These libs, I think, literally just get focused down, but I think there might be an argument to just keep them there as, like, chaff. Liberators as chaff, POV. Yo, why don't I have access to infested Reapers? Guys, Stukov needs infested Reapers. Or maybe Reapers are just too unstable, like they just blow up, you know? You infest them and they go boom! Anyways, I know I'm not cooking anymore in terms of my damage output. Like, I can tell, because my units have My units aren't killing as much stuff anymore. There we go. Sovereign BCs are just getting decimated by these APOCs here. Look at that. Look at that. And APOCs with the cooldown is going crazy here. My bunkers are just ripping the... Yeah, the Haunted Horner wave doesn't stand a chance against mine. Like, I just tear that stuff apart. But the Artanis wave, though. Ooh! I think as long as I've drained all of Artanis' Reavers... Yeah, there's no more Reaver. The Reavers are all empty. Like, it's actually a good vibe. POV, you've drained all of the Reavers, so now the elite infantry can enter. Alright. Do I need to get another APOC? Maybe. Maybe. T5. Already? You know what? I don't get my tier upgrades on time. I'm like, yo, I gotta get some more guys out. But you can see here, like, this 31 minute game, I think we all have pretty good PC. Because we're not lagging out. So yeah. Oh yeah, can I get you to... Oh no, he got feedback. My queen got feedback. Alright, boom. Let's do that here, boom. Ah, the libs are gonna die horribly here though. Because they flew in front of Alex. And this is gonna stack up here because Sovereign BCs can still shoot at Alex. And now there's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I can't quite clean up on these waves. Oh, wait. That's it. That's it. I just have to push through all the ground units here. There we go. Hell yeah. Look at the damage output here. I tanked a lot. That makes sense. Zagara, 307. That also makes sense. Eventually, Zagara just ends up dealing the most damage here. Yeah. I didn't kill a lot of stuff. I think, the Artanis stack with the Haunted Horner stack made it harder, but whatever. Dealing a lot of damage is still pretty good. I think I dealt like a good amount of damage for the way my wave was built. But damage dealt also doesn't really indicate anything, you know. Sometimes you just gotta absorb hits. So yeah, I gotta say the one thing Stukov is kind of weak against is like heavy flyers. So Haunted Horner going Battle Cruiser and Deimos Vikings is good, but I'm just like, yo, march those bunkers forward and clear the ground.
In the rear with the gear. The tires, let's light some fires.
Need a light.